All right, folks, we're back at it with week 2 of Thanksgiving at the Baker. Here's what went down. Wednesday, the pre-orders for Thanksgiving opened, and within 10 minutes, the chocolate cream pie with caramel and espresso sold out. By the end of the day, whole menu sold out. Being a part of the small business, yes, selling out is awesome, but at the same time, when you sell out too fast, it leaves some of your customers empty-handed and disappointed, which really sucks. The bake we have planned is kind of already going to max out fridge, oven, and labor capacities for us. But in order to get more people chocolate pie, we were able to plan a secondary bake and pickup for just chocolate pies on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We put that order up on Sunday, and within about an hour, sold out of that second round. Ordering aside, we still had recipes to figure out, so we did 2 more rounds of testing for pumpkin and pecan pie, using different spice blends in the pumpkin, and just trying to really dial in that bake for pecan. We ended with results we were happy with, and next was figuring out how we were going to get everything done for this menu. This meant me and the owner, Brandon, collaborating on what the production schedule was going to look like, and crunching the numbers to figure out feasible batch sizes for production, double-checking any last-minute ordering or purchasing situations. In good news this week, the oven motor came in and the oven fan was spinning, which was definitely an improvement from no oven last week. However, once the oven fan started spinning, it wouldn't stop like it normally does during a bake. So again, unusable oven. Brandon did some tinkering around and figured this issue was caused by the motherboard. Luck would have it that we had an extra motherboard downstairs. However, this one's alarm for timers doesn't go off. So, it's functional, but definitely a little bit of a scary situation to have going into Thanksgiving. But partially working oven, we can work with that. We also have a divider rounder coming in for equipment to help us with the dinner roll process to make that faster. So the electricians came in for a bit and helped us get that set up. As far as the rest of the week went, we had our cruller like normal on Friday. We did banana and chocolate, which sold out. And then we also did a Boston cream style donut with pistachio as the star ingredient. This was well received, but nothing like the demand we had for the Dubai donut we did back in May. Also this week, our fire alarm got set off because, of course, it would next to Thanksgiving. It was fine, though, just a quick 5-minute break out in 30-degree weather for the crew. Mistakes happen, and it was actually not a terrible time for it to happen because we weren't, slammed with service or anything, so definitely could have been worse. Lastly, I ended the week starting some pie dough production, getting some dough discs ready for sheeting and shaping. That's all for this week, and thank you everyone for the support in the comments. It really means a lot, and it goes without saying, but none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the rest of the amazing team we have at the Baker. Between the front of house, griddle, and bake team, everyone I work with kicks it into high gear every day and every weekend to provide great food.